What is going on, viewers of YouTube? SunSpot here, and I am back giving you guys my review of the Toys R Us exclusive Bandai Legacy Collection 2017 movie Yellow Ranger 7-inch collectible figure. Well, as per usual, I do want to highlight the packaging. Warning labels at the top with the Bandai logo, Saban's Power Rangers, limited edition, the Build a Megazord logo there. Do have several yellow lightning bolts and stuff there. Again, you can take out the background of this box, use it as a backdrop for your figure. I like to do that. It says Legacy Collection, Yellow Ranger, Toys R Us exclusive, and some nice artwork of the Yellow Ranger, as well as the new logo for the upcoming Power Rangers movie. Sides of the box are pretty plain, continues that yellow lightning bolt streak, as well as the continuation of the artwork here. Other side is basically plain. Top of the box has the 2017 movie logo, and here is just a bunch of useless crap. Back of the box highlights the Build-A-Figure Megazord, a giant chicken. Yes, I will say that in every video I post Power Rangers related, and here are all the other figures in the wave. As for the figure herself, this is basically the Pink Ranger. Let's be honest, the only difference is the helmet, and even there, it's really not too different. It's the same body mold, same textures, everything, but it's still an okay figure. I say she actually stands better than my Pink Ranger because my Pink Ranger can't stand at all. And let me give you guys a quick 360 here of the figure. She's decent. They use a nice shade of yellow, very reminiscent to the original, so it's spot on there. It's a bright yellow, which is nice. I'm glad they got the color spot on, but the only gripe I have is that her feet are really, really wobbly and just can hardly stay up, but I can manage better than I can with the Pink Ranger. As for the head sculpt, it's pretty good. I definitely like it more than the Pink Ranger head sculpt, even though they're pretty much different, and I'll show a comparison later. Just to give you guys a quick 360 here, I'd say it's well sculpted. They definitely put a lot of definition all the way around, and let me kind of bring her a little bit closer here just so you can see. Faceplate continues that gunmetal silver, and of course the visor is the glossy black. I really like the design over the black. It definitely resembles the original, the whole saber-toothed tiger thing. So they're keeping the dinosaurs theme in the dinosaur thing in theme, which is always good. Do have some more of that silver gunmetal paint there. There's honestly not a whole lot to talk about. I would have, again, preferred more shades of the yellow and just maybe some silver bits or something, black bits. It doesn't really matter, just something to give it a bit more accuracy, I guess. And I keep saying this in all the Power Rangers reviews, but I want there to be maybe some reflective panels or something, because they're very shiny in the movie and definitely in the posters, even on excuse me, on the artwork. So I don't think that's too much to ask for. And same goes for the rest of the figure. This is where it becomes another Pink Ranger. Let's be honest, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. Do have her little chest power orb there, pretty much a light blue. Do have several bits of silver, the gunmetal silver, just running throughout her body. The Morpher is actually, you know what, I just noticed this, they kind of went lazy here. It's just a single yellow blotch there, hardly painted inside the silver spiral thing, I mean. And I wish this was a belt. I wish it was an actual belt, not just the Morpher. And I do wish there was a saber-toothed tiger face or mold right in there. That would have been really cool, but I don't think that's how it is in the movie, so why would it be on the toys, I guess? Not your fault. It's okay. And yeah, it's pretty much the same as the Yellow Ranger, that same spinal motion there with the light blue strands and stuff. The fishnet, yes, is molded on. It's not just painted, and that really just runs throughout the entire body, and especially on the legs is where it's the most visible. And it continues all these silver bit designs. It actually makes more sense on the Yellow Ranger just because, you know, you think saber-tooth tiger, you think claws and teeth and stuff, and these kind of make her look more like a tiger, I guess. I don't know. That's just something that popped in my head right now. And again, with most of these Power Ranger figures, they're really bare with the paint, especially at the back. You can tell there's hardly anything, which really sucks because in the movie there is a ton of paint work, not gonna lie. The feet here, pretty generic. I wish they would have molded these a little bit better just because, and you know what, let me turn up my light, maybe you can see it a bit better. These can't stand at all, and let me just show you that really quickly here. Oh, it's so freaking difficult to get her stand, and putting her in dynamic poses is even worse, and you kind of have to bend her knees a little bit, which makes her look really awkward, and let me turn down my light again so you can see better. On camera, it doesn't look that bad, but in person, handling it, it's just really difficult. And putting her in dynamic poses is kind of difficult because not much ankle pivot here, so, and making her stand without pushing back her ab crunch is just really difficult. So, it's a good mold. It's the same as the Pink Ranger. I just really wish they would have done something with the feet. As for articulation, she is definitely more articulated than the male Power Rangers, just like the Pink Ranger was. Get into it here. Her head can go up just about that much and look down pretty far, as well as go right and left, and it can actually do the 360. The shoulder can rotate the full 360, as well as go out and in, which is always nice. And here is what the male Rangers don't have, is that she has a bicep swivel, which is super important. I don't know why they skipped out on that, considering all the other male Power Rangers have it in the other waves. A single jointed elbow here can go about 90 degrees, and a fully articulated wobbling wrist. Ab crunch can go forward, not too much, but back quite a bit. Can rotate fully at the waist, and her legs can go forward that much, basically a 90 degree, and back barely any because her butt's in the way. And she has a little bit trouble doing the splits. It depends on how you pose her. Like this, obviously it's better, but doing it standard, it definitely is hindered here at the pelvis. She does have the thigh swivel, a double jointed knee, which is always good, especially for Power Rangers, and her feet can go forward, back, and barely any ankle pivot, which kinda sucks. As for size, she stands at about 7 inches tall, and she might be a little bit under right now just because, well, her knees are bent, and that's the only way I can get her to stand at the moment. But if you don't trust me, there she is. Yeah, just about under 7 right now because her knees are bent. And here she is next to her movie counterparts. You could tell she's basically the same as a Pink Ranger. Even the helmets are pretty damn similar. And we do have the Red Ranger, and notice how they're all 7 inches. I'll say this in every video, like I keep saying, they need to scale at least her down because she's actually very short in the movie, and make the Red Ranger taller since, you know, he's the main man. So, but overall, decent scale. Here she is next to a standard DC Multiverse figure. They're basically the same height, and obviously these have nothing to do with each other, but I'm just trying to give you an example for scale. And here she is next to my alpaca. As for accessories, she has none, just like the others, but she does come with her Build-A-Figure piece right here. Let's just zoom in on this and turn up the light. Yeah, it's pretty dull. They use a solid gray piece of plastic. They did mold on all the fishnets and stuff, and some, I guess, I don't even know what to call this elbow joint molding right here. And overall, it's decent. They do have does have some red paint apps here, a light blue, and a very light piece of pliable plastic. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, a gun, a sword, and it really looks like a chicken. Come on, people, y'all gotta agree, this looks like a chicken, and you'll know why when I review the Megazord, trust me. And for some reason, the Megazord has 4 fingers, which is odd, but there you go for the Build-A-Figure piece. So overall, I do recommend this figure. If you have the Pink Ranger, you know what to expect. And actually, I don't think too many people have these figures at the moment because they're released February 15th. But why not pick her up if you're getting the whole set? And with that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, check out my site at SunSpotReviewz.com, and I will see you guys in my next video.